Alright, this is from BountyNinjaComics.com. It's kind of a follow-up to the story I had done the other day about Ruby Rose alleging mistreatment and toxic behavior in the set of the Batwoman show. Now this one is Batwoman star Cameron Johnson denies Ruby Rose's Batwoman accusations. A lot of lies were spread. Now Warner Brothers has already released it. They had released a statement basically denying everything and calling her into question, but they kind of did it in a more corporate way. Because, they can't come out and say, hey, Ruby Rose is a lying sack of shit. Because they're a big company and stuff. Anyway, but, according to Batwoman's Cameron Johnson, who portrays Luke Fox on CW's flailing live-action adaptation of these comics characters, recent allegations of on-set mistreatment and unsafe working conditions made by former series star Ruby Rose were nothing more than lies. Now, he took to Twitter about this stuff, and he's like, I don't, I couldn't go the whole day without saying something. I love y'all. Don't think I haven't seen all of it today. But yeah, fam, she was fired. And it is very hard to be fired when you're the lead. Imagine what you have to do for that to happen. And then he follows up. So it's claims she walked away. Like, I'm sure some of you may be pretty confused or upset. We have a lot of great souls working on the show, all that kind of shit and stuff. And of course, she's also fired back saying she wouldn't return for any amount of money, blah, 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 all this kind of stuff. And it's a lot of he said, she said stuff. Now, he does deny and basically say that she's the one who was being, toxic on set and all that kind of stuff. And there was some of like what she was saying, kid, egomaniac kid who worked 1 day a week, had the audacity, stuff. I don't know who to believe, whether it's him or her or whatever. I don't know. Like I said, there's the Warner Brothers statement. They talked about it as a form of revisionist history. She was actually let go due to multiple complaints about workplace behavior. Here's another story, also on Bounty in the Comics, about a crew member who speaks up. Now, this guy puts his name to it. He calls Ruby Rose a dictator. I appreciate the fact that this guy is putting his name on Alexander J. Baxter. He's a production assistant from season 1. He's provided detail of even more scandal. In a statement given to CBR, little did I know of the hell that awaited me on this set. Now, he also talks about, now he says everyone was professional and nice except for Rose, who was anything but. And it's like, come on, dude. You don't have to sit there and say that. Oh, everyone else was great. Everyone's still working on the show or whatever. It's like, come on, I'm sure some people were dicks or bitches or whatever. Anyway. But he goes on and he talks about, she began her first day on the show not acknowledging a single crew member besides anyone above the line. And he talks about how she yelled at people. She stormed off set. Whenever she interacted with any of us production assistants, we were disregarded as the trash we picked up. He recalled 2 incidents, one where Rose giggled at the crew for setting up heaters and a snack table in her green room, and another when she spilled some food, looked at Baxter, walked on, and left him to clean it up. It felt like working beneath Ruby cleaning up her mess. He also makes allegations that she was getting high on all assortments of drugs with a friend of hers on the day she was exorbitantly late by 8 hours. And it's like, man, you got your name attached to it and you're saying that shit? It's like, so that's what I appreciate that, because it's like, if this was just some anonymous source on the set, you'd be like, well, I don't know. But the fact that this guy has got his name attached to it, it's like, that makes me, want to believe him a little bit more. But at the same time, Ruby Rose has got receipts of her own and stuff. It's kind of he said, she said stuff. I don't know what the truth is. I think it's a little bit of both. I think she was, diva-like. I also think that they were very lax in a lot of their behavior on the show and stuff, in terms of the stunts and all that kind of thing. So I don't know who to believe. I think both are true in elements. We'll see. I don't think the story's over by a long shot, because some of the stuff that's been said almost makes you think, man, I can see a lawsuit coming from either side, both sides, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here. I've gone 4.5 minutes. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.